YouTube literally changed my life, and if you're thinking about starting your own YouTube channel and you're thinking you need all these fancy gadgets, all this fancy equipment, I'm here to break it to you that with just your smartphone and a little bit of creativity, you too can own your own YouTube channel. So my lovelies, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create your YouTube channel using just your smartphone. Okay, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure to keep on watching this video. Love you. Mwah. So first things first, you want to go ahead and find your niche. Okay, your niche has to be something you're passionate about, but what you want to do is you want to turn this passion into value. Okay, you want to be able to give your viewers value for watching you. Okay, because nobody want to watch you and just not get anything from you. Okay, so you have to be passing on value and also plan the content. You do not want to start a YouTube channel without having content to back up, because when you're starting, I would advise you to be very consistent. Okay, and also the niche you're going to be in is going to be something you're very passionate about, and in other ways you can be able to give values to your viewers with that content you're providing. So make sure the content you're always providing gives value. That's what's going to keep your audience retention. That's what is going to make them watch your content. Okay, so if you want to blow up fast, you want there to be a reason why people are coming back to your channel, and that is giving value. Okay, so find something you're passionate about. There are so many niches that you can go into. There's fashion, there's beauty, there's gaming, there's vlog, there's lifestyle. There are so many niches. Like, you can go ahead and search and kind of find which one is suitable to your passion. Okay, there are cooking. There are so many niches that you can go ahead and niche down, and you do not necessarily have to niche down to a particular niche. Actually, for me, what I advise when you start is for you to just go around and explore. Okay, so when I say go around and explore, I don't mean you're doing gaming and cooking. If you get what I mean, go ahead and explore your niche in a way, but also make sure it's relatable content you're creating around your niche. Okay, you can go ahead and, you know, collaborate and stuff like that, but always make sure it's still in your niche, so your audience are not like, is this what I subscribed for? You understand me? So you always have that at the back of your mind. So one thing I always tell people is to stop learning and start practicing, because sometimes you just find yourself, you keep learning and learning again, and then sometimes you tell yourself that, oh, I already know this, but then you're not practicing, so how are you sure you actually know it? So stop learning at some point and start practicing. Then when you start practicing and you feel like you need to, you know, improve on something, then you go back and learn. Okay, you can't keep learning forever. You have to start practicing. Okay, so another part you have to really consider when filming is your audio. People normally say that audio is 50% and video is 50%. Okay, so you want to make sure your audio is very good. If you're not filming in a noisy environment, if your apartment is not as noisy, mine is really noisy, so I always use a mic. Okay, but sometimes when there is no noise, when there's no gen noise, when there is no noise in the area, I use my phone directly and it sounds really crisp and really nice. But if you have noise, you can go ahead to use your earphone. If you have one, you know, you just speak into that device, and then, you know, the voice is going to be clear. Or you can go ahead to invest in very affordable microphones. Actually, the mic I'm using right now, but this was back in the day, but when I got it, it was actually 8,000 naira. I'm going to be very honest with you, it was actually 8,000 naira when I got this mic, and it has served me for 3 years now. I'm actually very gentle with it. Maybe I'm done, I'm packing it and keeping it. So you have to make sure you're very gentle with your device, you're very gentle with your phone, and also when you're filming with the back camera, always ensure that you clean it. Always ensure that you clean your lens before you start filming. Okay, it's very important, because your clips are going to look very blurry when you don't clean your phone. And always make sure you're filming with the back camera. Okay, you can go ahead to get a mirror in front of you. Okay, so you can see whether you're in focus or whether you hit record, because some people forget to hit record. I don't know, it can happen to the best of us actually. So always make sure you have like a mirror in front of you, and always film with your back camera. Very important. It's going to save you a lot, and it's going to increase your quality by 100. And you always want to make sure you're filming in 180p or higher. You can film in 4K. Okay, but 4K takes a lot of space actually. So if you're low on space, you you want to make sure you're doing 180p, and that's a very good video quality. Okay, so always keep that in mind. So this is the part I love most actually, and which is editing. And I'm so glad that editing is now so simple. You can actually do it on your smartphone. This is why I say the entire process can be done on your smartphone. I edit on my phone or my iPad. I used to have a laptop before, but it was just so bulky, and then I saw that the phone software was actually as good because I was using Adobe Premiere Pro, but then I saw Capcut, and Capcut was giving same vibe, and I'm like, why not? You get me? So it's really good. This is like my favorite app ever. There's Capcut, there's InShot. Okay, there are lots of editing software, but I use Capcut. Okay, just use one you're comfortable with. Research on the one that you can easily grasp and which is like more easily accessible to you. Okay, for Capcut now they're doing like the pro version, which is mostly paid, but you can still edit on it. Okay, I'm just throwing that out there. So just find the one that works best for you. Back then I used to deal with a lot of technicals when editing on my laptop, but right now it's very good, and you can go ahead to color grade. You can go ahead to learn color grading. You don't even need a lot of color grading when you're filming with your iPhone. Okay, but you might just want to spice it up, make contrast, your HFL, so many things. And also you can go ahead to reduce your audio noise when you're using Capcut. It's so amazing. I'm just talking about Capcut because that's the editing app I use, but you can go ahead to reduce your audio noise. You can go ahead to keep only your voice in the video, that's as an isolate voice. You can go ahead to increase your voice, which is enhanced voice. There's so many audio qualities on Capcut. Okay, it's so amazing. Like, you do not even need any other device apart from this. Honestly, you do not even need any other device when you're editing now apart from your smartphone. So now you've gone ahead to find your niche, you've gone ahead to plan your content, you've gone ahead to film very high quality videos, and then you've also gone ahead to edit those videos. So what is next? So the next thing for you to do is to optimize your video for YouTube. Okay, when I'm talking optimization, I'm talking title, I'm talking thumbnails, I'm talking description box, I'm talking tags. This is what is going to help your video stand out apart from the rest. Okay, this is going to help your video stand out and always be clickable, always be visible. Okay, so you always want to make sure you're creating catchy titles. Okay, searchable content. You want to make sure your titles are searchable. One thing you should always remember and never forget is that YouTube is a search engine. After Google, there is YouTube. It's a search engine, so make sure you're creating videos that people are searching for. People would search for your content. Let it show up. Okay, so when you achieve your title, your description box, your thumbnail, it's likely that when people are searching for that topic you've created, it's going to rank up in the search. It's going to be among the first 20 or even the top first one. The first content they see can possibly be your content. So you want to make sure you're always investing in good title, good thumbnail, good description box. Okay, and for thumbnail, you can go ahead to use apps like Canva. Canva is free. It has its free version and the paid version. But why I like Canva so much is that the paid version and the free version is not so much different. Okay, except like maybe background remover and some fonts. You want to go ahead and research trends down your niche that are popular and are in style in that particular period. You can also use YouTube trends. Check topics that are similar to what you're posting, what others are posting and getting views on. You can go ahead and create your own videos surrounding them. Just make sure whatever you're creating, you're giving value at the end of the day. So the next thing I want to emphasize on is creating high quality videos. And baby, you can use just your smartphone for this. You do not need any other gadgets. Just your smartphone will work very perfectly. What you need to consider is your lighting. You can go ahead to use natural lighting, like it's literally free. If you cannot get natural lighting, you can go ahead and invest. Why I like the phone so much is the phone doesn't need as much artificial lighting to actually be bright compared to a camera. A camera would need like 2 to even 8 lights to kind of get the perfect shots you would need. But for a phone, the way it's designed, you actually do not need as much light as you think. Okay, once you're in front of a window, once you're in front of natural lighting, I tell you, it's going to look absolutely beautiful. Just make sure you have your phone on the right settings. Okay, setting is very important. And I would also mention, if you're filming for YouTube, you want to make sure your phone is turned like this. Okay, you want to make sure your phone is turned horizontally. Okay, so when you're filming for long form videos, long form videos, you want to make sure your phone is like this. For short form videos, you want to make sure it's vertical. Okay, so that's something to note. Your aspect ratio is very important. You can also go ahead to get a tripod. If you cannot afford a tripod, that's totally fine. You can go ahead to balance your phone on any surface. When I didn't have a tripod, I used to balance my phone on books and just make sure it's well balanced. Okay, if you don't have a tripod, do not worry. Just make sure you have it somewhere that it can stay and stable. You can use books to kind of hold it together. Thick books, they will hold the back and the front, so the camera is like this, is holding it. Okay, and then you're able to shoot your content. But if you can invest in a tripod, I would advise you invest in it also, because of the safety of your phone, and also just to avoid shaky content. If you can get a tripod, I mean, why not? If you can invest in one. But if you cannot, there is no excuse. Okay, you can still film quality videos like this. Trust me, your worst content is going to be your best content, and that's just it. You just have to start. Your worst content will forever be your first content. There's nothing you can do. That means you're always going to improve over time. Okay, you're always going to improve. No matter what you think, you're always going to improve. Little by little, you're going to get knowledge. So you have to start first to be able to get the knowledge. So another thing to note when it comes to optimizing your YouTube channel is to be very consistent. I don't know how to emphasize this, but YouTube takes consistency so serious. The algorithm is so strict. I'm not going to lie to you. Once you're not as consistent as you were, maybe let's not even go there. Like, I don't even want it to happen to you. Okay, so you want to make sure you find a way to be as consistent as possible. If this means batch creating your content, then why not? If you can go ahead, if you don't have enough time, and then the time you find, you go ahead to create as much content as you can go ahead to create. It's really going to help you and save you in the long run. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and, you know, when I'm done filming this, I go ahead and change my outfit and then film another video. Go ahead, change my outfit and then film. When people are watching, they're not going to know it's the same video. The highest you can do is like clean your lippy, apply like some eyeshadows, just make it look very different. Okay, so people are not going to know you batch created that content, and it's going to serve you for a long period of time. So you do not necessarily need to sit and film every day. Okay, so try as much as possible to have as much content planned out, so you're not short of being consistent. Okay, so you're not short of content, so you can be as consistent as you would love to be. So now you're done with all those process of creating a very good YouTube video. Now you want to go ahead to promote your channel. Okay, you want to go ahead and promote your channel as much as possible. See, I used to think promoting my channel was such a chore, but like there's so many big brands that still promoting their brands, and your channel is your brand. Like literally, it's your brand, so you can go ahead to promote it as much as possible. You want to carry it on your head, you can carry it on your head. Okay, you want to go ahead and promote it as much as possible. You can go ahead and use social media. You can go ahead and use Instagram, Facebook. When you post, you take the content over there, post the link for people to come check out on YouTube. Okay, so you want to make sure you promote your content as much as possible. So another good thing for you to do, which is something I want to practice this year, is you should go ahead and collaborate with other creators around your niche. Okay, you want to go ahead and collaborate with them. This will open you to wider audience, and people see, so their following are similar to your following because they kind of like the same content, the same niche, right? So they're going to see your content and want to follow you. That would help expand your reach as much as possible. And something you must always do is always reply your comments, engage with your audience. Like, fam, replying comments is like one of the best things to me. I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy what's it called, constructive criticism, right? I really enjoy that. So make sure you're taking notes, make sure you're taking feedback. Then you also can get video ideas from your comment section. People tell you, oh, we want this, oh, we want that, oh, we want you to make a video of this. You're gonna get so much, like I can't even explain how much content I've made from my comment section. From answering just one person's question, I've created a video that's done so much, so well, and gotten so much viral, you know. So just from your comment section, you can go ahead to find like good topic ideas for you to create on. So my lovelies, that's really it for creating your YouTube video using your smartphone. Like everything I've discussed today can be done using just your phone. Like it's so amazing how much times have changed. Before you have to edit, film on your camera, take it to your laptop, then send it to your phone. So much stress. But even with this, you can get as much quality as back then using just this. So one advice I'm going to give to you is to know that creating an audience takes time. So patience is key, okay? It might take a while, okay? It might take a while, but it's going to pay off eventually. I promise you this. It's going to pay off eventually, especially if you're creating value-packed content. It's going to pay off eventually. And the thing I think what YouTube really is when you're starting out is like you're sowing seeds, and when it's time to adverse, right, when it's time for your video to go viral, people are going to see all other works you've worked on. Like they're going to get to now see what you've created. So it's very bad that you go viral, or like people are coming to your channel and they don't see what will make them stay or what will make them subscribe. Do you get me? So make sure you're creating content. Always think of, I'm creating content for, you know, the future, also for my current subscribers, but I'm creating videos for people that would still come and watch me. What will make them subscribe? What will make them stay? That's like the very, very important thing. And also audience retention is very important. So you want to make sure you hook your audience as much as possible, because when your video does well on audience retention, YouTube algorithm automatically thinks, oh, this video is so nice, we're going to promote it as much as we can, because people are actually watching it and people are sticking to the end. So you want to make sure you work on your audience retention. So my lovies, you're officially ready to start creating content with just your smartphone, okay? And remember, it's not about the equipment, it's about creating content that will connect with your audience. Okay, so your gadgets doesn't matter. Just make sure you follow this rule I've given, and it's going to save you so much stress. So if you're just starting, let me know what your niche is going to be, or what your niche is already down below in the comment section. Let's go ahead and connect down in the comment section. Thank you so much, my lovelies. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. And if you watch the end of this video, you already know you're the one. You already know you're the real MVP. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Mwah. Bye.